was just cut.
While we're talking about the elites, this is so sus.
Yeah, because how could this happen?
Who's controlling the camera, Brian? You or?
It's probably them, because why would I cut it?
Exactly.
We were getting to the juicy part.
Yes, but yeah, I do believe that they are taken federally, because it's like if anybody went in there, you can't easily get a kid out. Like even if you were the parent, I remember que te hacían un pedote.
Feel me.
Everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm back with Evelyn, and this is episode 3 of the podcast of Keeping It Real. Let's start off with the questions. If you were to do the trend of once a fake friend, always a fake friend, who would it be?
It would be Jade Romanales. She was a fake friend back then. I haven't talked to her in a long time. I did recently, but she's still the same type of person. So I don't speak to her, but that would be my fake friend. Always a fake friend.
I would do Raul, because he would always, every time my brother and everyone would do something, I would always be out. They wouldn't let me even be in their conversations. I would be excluded from everything. So I would say Raul. So, have you seen the influencer who wants to do the seats where they're like, oh, she wants 2 seats for free for herself because of plus size people?
I would not sign that position.
Why wouldn't you sign the position?
Because number one, like you said, it brings up the price for like 1 seat for the everybody else, and I just think that's unfair. Like it's like if you know you're gonna go somewhere and you know you need extra space, you know what? Go hit the gym a couple times before you go. Start and plus, and I feel like a lot of, like, I support plus size people. I know there's people that are bigger, but it's a big thing when it's like people are doing it by choice. Like a lot of plus size things nowadays are like promoting like you being bigger. Like, okay, being bigger is fine,
yeah, but
being obese, I don't support that. Like,
yeah.
If you're tall and you're
life.
wider, it's fine. Yeah, exactly. You can just choose a healthier life choice.
Right, because what's it called? It's not like, oh, it's mental.
Mm-hmm.
It's all mental. It can all be fixed. I say it's a wake-up call for the women and for the other people who signed that petition, because you could also, you can just go lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can lose weight. It's not our fault that we have to pay extra just for you to have your own free seat. When you could also do the same that some of us do, hit the gym.
Because if we lived their exact same lifestyle, we would be in their exact position. You can easily choose to live a healthier lifestyle. Yeah, because if we want, we could go get like, McDonald's every day. We can go do this and that and not care about our bodies, and then we would look like that. But it would be our choice, though. It wouldn't be, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Ask Shaquille O'Neal if he needs 2 seats. Right.
And it's not our problem. You can pay for the 2 seats. You know it's going to be tiny. You can pay for the 2 seats. Okay, if you were famous for a day, what would you do?
I would go visit James Franco in his mansion. And I would be there. And his pool.
I would just go out the whole day so paparazzi follows me everywhere. And then, like your little reality show. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I would go out, be known. I wouldn't care if, like, people are, like, getting, like...
Exactly. I'll sign all the autographs.
Yeah.
I don't get famous people that like hate when there's paparazzi. Like, you chose this life. If you can't have it, and if you can't keep up with it, give it to me.
Oh God, I want to do that. What's it called? Yeah, go out and then people are taking photos. You can be known, and then what's it called? You can even get stuff for free because it'll be like, oh, you're the big thing. So yeah, I would want to go out paparazzi. I would also want to hang out with the Kardashians. I want to hang out with
You're already hanging out with one. Ask Leilani.
She said she looks like Kim Kardashian when she was before the operations for surgery. Yeah. I can kind of see it. Oh, did you see that woman who saw something in the plane and started to leave?
I believe it. I believe it. I believe
Would you go out? Would you go with her?
I would go with her.
I would go with her too.
Because right now, especially in 2023, I feel like right now there's so many UFO sightings. Like there's so many, and I believe in that. I believe in all that UFO stuff, all of that. So I would go with her.
I'm gonna go with her claim, but what's it called? I don't believe in the whole UFO and everything. I don't believe it. Like there could be another existence, but I don't think they have made it to Earth.
Yo creo que I do think so, because the thing is, how you're okay, como un pescado, they don't need oxygen to to live.
Yeah.
We do. So it's like in another planet, you know how, let's say like things have developed and what's it called? That word evolved to what it is now. Like let's say like now, like they say that frogs used to be only in water and now they're in land too. I feel like in other planets they don't use oxygen. They use something else to breathe. Like let's say only like plants, they say they only use carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
What they take out is oxygen. So I feel like in another planet they use other types of stuff to breathe and stuff, because they say that there's other wildlife, but it's like not what we look like.
I know. Like I know that there could be another existence, but I don't think they have made it to Earth. You know what I mean? But what's it called? If I was in that plane, I would have left with her. After Final Destination, when the plane crashed and all that, I would have went with her, no hesitation. I don't care if I lost my money, but I would go with her.
Just in case.
I want to know what she saw though.
Yeah.
Like she said, a man.
And she was freaking out. Like it was like actually terrified. So I understand people can be on drugs all the time, but I mean, if she was normal the entire way, like let's say she got checked and everything, and obviously they see you. You have to pass all the lines. You have to give them all your information and stuff. And you're telling me that nobody was like, this woman's on drugs. Watch out.
Yeah.
Until she gets on the plane.
I know.
I don't. I believe she saw something.
I believe her too. I believe her. Most toxic trait.
My most toxic trait is. I don't have one. No, I'm just kidding. My most toxic trait is basically I love attention. I love attention. And it's literally only because I'm a Leo, I swear. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. Validation is very much a big thing in my life. Like when I find out that you love me, it's like, oh my gosh. And sometimes I used to do a lot of things like only for validation. Like how can I say it? Like I wouldn't do stuff for validation, but I would hella base my appearance on like getting validation. And the thing is, I used to be like, if I went too long without people complimenting me, I used to think I was ugly. Like immediately I go out and nobody looked at me, I'm like so you're telling me I look ugly today, basically?
Right.
All of y'all are telling me that I'm disgusting and gross and bye. So I feel like that's my toxic trait. Like I don't care what you think, because if you hate me, I'm gonna make it so you hate me more. But if it's like, oh, like I find out that you like me, I'm gonna be like dragging it on a little bit.
Yeah. Before I answer this, be aware of the noise. We're outside. But my toxic trait is thinking the world revolves around myself.
And it does. It revolves around us.
Right. But it's like for some people it could be like it's
you're
a bad
full of
thing.
yourself
You're
type. Yeah.
Because not that you're full of yourself, it's just confidence. You have to have a confidence for everything.
And it's your own life. Like, how would you want to live your life thinking it's like, oh, it doesn't, like, I don't matter in this world. Like,
right. And what she said is true about when people don't compliment you. Well, I don't need it. No one does either way.
Yeah, I already know I'm bad as hell.
But yeah, my toxic trait is revolves around myself. Some people would say that I would look creído because of that. That's how they met me. That's what they think.
But you have to fake it till you make it.
Right. That's true. How else? You have to manifest. That's the word. Manifest it all. Yeah.
That's why I walk the way I walk, because it's like I'm walking the wrong way walk so I can get there one day.
Right. We pretend like we have paparazzi outside for us.
Yeah, I'd be checking around my surroundings. I'd be like...
I know. But yeah. I mean, that's a good thing, right? It's a good thing for us. What brand, if you were to go to the Met Gala, what brand would you want them to represent?
A little birdie told me that you were going to shit on me for my answer. Versace.
So you're taking my brand?
Oh, that's your brand?
Yes.
Where's your name? Where's your name on
No,
it?
because
Where's your
I
name
was
on
gonna
it?
say that.
Where's your
I want
name on it?
Versace.
I feel like Versace has a bunch of like blingy looks. That's
And they're always
why.
on top.
Yeah, and like the looks, I'm hella into like diamonds and sequins and stuff and all that shiny stuff. So that's why I would want to be like Versace and stuff.
I feel like they don't just dress you to show off their brand. They dress you. They make you be like the main character. You know what I mean?
Because sometimes like I feel like Gucci and a lot of things, like a lot of like big brands, they'll dress you ugly. Like you know how you see how like Kanye West brand is like some alien looking shit. Like I could not be walking the way that they walk like this and stuff. That's so scary. I would be so scared.
Oh my god. But yeah, Versace. I want that too because they make it all about you most of the time. They don't just promote their brand.
And they make it look good on you.
Yeah, and what's it called? They mostly use like black and white. And we like to wear black and white, you know? But yeah, I would want Versace. What would be your alternative?
What do you mean my alternative? Like
what if
another
Versace?
brand?
Yeah, another brand would.
Valentino or like Valentino. I like their shoes.
Has Louis Vuitton been on Miguel?
I feel like they have, but definitely like
if they did, I want that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause what's it called? I like the brown look. Brown look.
Yeah.
It looks so good. What theme would you want to be in? Is there a theme that you wanted to go for, or like what theme do you suggest for them to have?
The thing is, I like most of like their old style looks because I feel like the old style looks were so much more like classy than it is now. Like right now, it's like random. It's like these big suits with like pads and stuff, and you look like a freaking football player in like a suit.
I know,
I don't like it like that. I like it to look like classy. I like to look like I'm rich. I like to look like I'm about to go have dinner with like Bill Gates.
Yeah. The old rich style, you know?
Old rich style. Something fancy, classy, yeah.
Like the Chanel dress that Dua Lipa wore, that was one of the vintage looks. I would want that too. Vintage, if they did a vintage look in it, or early 2000s.
Yeah.
Early 2000s would be a fun one.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've done it. But this year's Calvin, what's it called?
Calvin Klein?
No, the brand, the theme they did. What's it called?
You have the shoes, Brian.
I know. I'm wearing the shirt too.
Shirt.
What's it called though?
Put your hood up.
Karl Lagerfeld. Karl Lagerfeld. I think that brand, their theme was not it this year. It was not it. Their looks were good, but the theme is like, okay, you're like, okay, someone, you know, he was there. He had his moment, but I don't think it should have been a theme for the Met Gala. So
like a full theme based on him.
Yeah. I wouldn't want that. I mean, if they did one for me,
that would be different.
Yeah,
because my styles would eat.
Mine would. You're copying my outfit today.
You look emo and depressed.
And
I look emo and hot.
Bruh.
I slit my wrist with style. Just kidding.
Oh, I just realized what you said.
I don't promote self-harm. Self-harm is so bad. Love yourself. This channel's all about loving yourself.
Yeah, it is. Who is your celebrity crush? How many, do you have like multiple or just like one person that you like right now?
I don't feel like I have a celebrity crush for real, but somebody I think is cute that's a celebrity is, as you see what I said, if I was famous, I'd go hang out with him. James Franco. I hate how he got sued because apparently his students, he slept with his students, but they weren't his students. They were like in another class.
Yeah. But
the thing is, they did it voluntarily. O sea, like they had said yes, but apparently that was frowned upon. I mean, I get that that would be bad in any
teacher. James Franco. Maybe I know who he is, but like by the name.
It's time for me to go.
Search it up. Search James Franco.
Okay, you guys will see later.
While she's searching it up, right now, I think it changes during like depending on what show you watch or what you're watching or like its moment.
Sometimes they be looking bad.
Yeah. Samadhi Zendejas, I think she's always looks good. Even in the Mariposa del Barrio when she was like chunky, she still was good.
She
looked
always
good.
ate. It's him. He's wild.
Oh.
He was in Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. was the villain, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what happened?
In Spider-Man? I don't know.
No.
Oh,
Oh
I haven't
my.
watched Spider-Man.
That's crazy.
I haven't watched any superhero movies ever in my life. Yeah, sorry guys. I've never seen a Marvel. Well, I mean, I have maybe once, but like not really. No, like any Marvel, any like DC.
Yeah. Same. I don't really like Marvel. I can't be fake about it. I don't like Marvel, but like I can watch it.
This is keeping it
Yeah,
real.
I'm not gonna be fake about it because everyone knows. I was never a fan of Marvel, but like I like their movies. I would watch it.
I'd watch it, but I'm not like into it like how these people are like ride or die Avengers and stuff.
I know, but yeah. So then, if you don't know the Spider-Man movie, what movies have you watched or TV shows have you watched that he's in?
Pineapple Express. He was a weird guy in there though. I didn't know it was him until later on.
And you found him cute in that pic?
No, no.
Oh, you didn't?
No. Guys, I have daddy issues. I just think he's like hot. Like when he's old. Like, I like older men.
So you like Leonardo DiCaprio right now?
No, he's ugly.
You know what's my biggest fear? Look good and then look ugly. Like if you have all that money, you can just fix yourself. You know
the thing is, I feel like se dejó de cuidar. Like I just felt like he just stopped taking care of himself.
Yeah, like when I get my money.
Like hella money.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the party lifestyle, but like too hard. Like,
but he still had the money to fix himself.
Yeah.
Like, if I had the money, I would fix so many things and then make myself look young still. But we don't have that money yet. So.
Yeah. I don't think you'll look bad when you're older though. Your mom still looks young. So does your dad.
Yeah, hopefully not. I want to be. You know that. Right now I'm not fit, but I want to be fit when I'm old. You know, like those older guys that look like still fit.
Me too.
Everything, but I would still want to have like gray hairs and everything.
Yeah, y'all can start donating into my feet finder because I'm trying to get like a mommy makeover or whatever when I'm older. So yeah, you already know that.
You're the type to give birth and then that same day to get surgery.
Yeah, literally. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to my other doctor appointment. Like,
right.
I do not like that extra skin. Whatever. Birth is a miracle.
Yeah.
But not for me. I cannot imagine like getting that. Like I'm small. I'm a small person. Y'all can't see in the camera maybe. But like I'm short. I'm 4'10". I don't have a lot of room to get bigger. Like imagine me walking around with a big ass panza. Are you for real? And you're telling me that a baby is gonna come out? No. I'm getting a C-section. I can't.
But you would have it's better to give a natural. I mean, it's gonna tear it up.
It's gonna tear it up.
But the C-section is gonna be more visible.
No, because te la cortan aquí arriba.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll be fine.
You'd be like Kim Kardashian when she saw a stretch mark.
Yeah. I don't mind stretch marks. I don't think they look bad.
They're satisfying, bro. Like
they look like little lightning strikes.
Yeah, they're satisfying.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on the grimace shake trend?
Okay. I did not understand it at first because I was like, what the hell? I literally thought it was a real thing that people got seizures from. Like, at first, like, somebody got a seizure from it. Hold on, my mom is calling me. ¿Qué pasó? En la casa de Brian and Brandon? I don't know. We're filming a video right now.
Before we keep going, please like, subscribe, and comment. I forgot to say this. So, do that real quick. And then follow us on our social media platforms.
Okay, back.
Back to what we were saying.
What was I saying? Okay, yeah, I was really scared about what was going on because I thought like somebody had actually had a seizure from it and it inspired like that whole entire trend. But then I saw a video that made me sad because it was like a video of Grimace being like, I just wanted them to celebrate my birthday, and I literally cried. I cried because he was like, I just wanted people to celebrate. Stop, because I'll cry right now. But it was like people were being like, he was like, I just want to celebrate my birthday. Why are they dying? I didn't mean to hurt them. And I was like, please. No, this can't be. This cannot be okay. Like, I hate all of them. But some of them are good. I like some of them. I like scary stuff. But I felt so bad for him.
Some of them were bad.
Yeah, some of them were like
the first ones,
too hard.
Yeah, the first ones were bad. Now that the last ones, they got the hang of it. Like, they make it look good. You see, I have no hate with that trend. But what's it called? Imagine the McDonald's workers they're taking their time to make that shake, and you're like over here. You're not just ordering one, you're ordering multiple.
Yeah, you're ordering like 5. I saw one where they like were ordering 5 and just pouring it on themselves.
I know. I wouldn't, like, if I were to do that trend, I wouldn't want to be the person that gets, you know.
I don't like feeling like
sticky.
Yeah.
Sticky. Yeah, I know. And then imagine it's on your hair.
I low-key thought it was yogurt.
Yogurt?
Yeah.
Probably some people do yogurt. Because what's it called? I remember this one guy, he got like 20 Grimace shakes or more. And all he did was like, you know that water trend where like you were sitting on the water and it would all flip? And it would all fall on you in the back of the car? You haven't seen?
Oh, yeah. When they're holding it on and they're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what he did with the Grimace shakes. And someone was like, you should have just put milk and dye on it. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's their money, so they can do what they want. And
at this point, you can't hate.
Yeah, the McDonald's workers gonna get paid for it. Either way, you know? But yeah. Do they still have the shake? I didn't see it.
No, they don't.
They took it off of the tree, probably. I don't know how people can think of that.
They did it, apparently, with something else. A Spider-Man burger? I think so, yeah.
What do you mean?
Because it was a burger dyed red.
That's in Burger King.
Oh. Yeah, but still they did it somewhere.
Yeah.
They did it with a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I think that they still must have it. Yeah, because it was for like the promoting the movie.
Yeah.
I don't want to try. It looks. What's it called?
I feel like I would literally get diabetes from that. Literally just eating that burger would give me diabetes.
Yeah, because what's it called? It doesn't look, you know,
real. It doesn't look
edible. It doesn't look edible. Not at all.
It's just one of those things that like, makes me uncomfortable. Like.
I know. So, worst thing you've ever done to someone?
The worst thing I've ever done to somebody? Let me see. You answer first. Well, I think about mine because I've done a lot of things.
To me, I don't consider any of the things I've done bad. But if I think it would be I was excluded, but I think excluding someone as well. I didn't learn from my own lesson.
Yeah, you look too nice, Ryan. I don't think you could do too much bad.
No, I've never really hurt anyone. But yeah, exclude someone. Like, what's it called? I remember I don't know who it was. I can't say the exact name because I don't remember, but I know the situation. We were gonna hang out with a couple of friends, and I told them, hey, we're not gonna do this no more. And they saw my stories. They were like, I thought you were. Oh, we did it to Preston. I don't know who we're with. Okay, so Preston, we were supposed to go out, right? Then I told Preston, hey, we're not gonna go out no more. And then but it wasn't really my fault. I could have told him after, hey, we can come, but it was gonna be a little too late. And then everyone else already had decided too late. So I just told him, hey, we're not gonna do it no more. At the end of the day, we did what we were gonna do.
But the thing is, sometimes Preston doesn't have a ride. That's another thing.
But I could have told him, and I didn't tell him.
At least give him the option.
No, I didn't. I told him, hey, we're not gonna do it. We're not going out. That exact time, I told him, hey, we're not gonna go out. And he saw my story, and he commented, he's like, you guys went without me? Tell me, and I'm like, oh, it's because I didn't know we were gonna go until they told me later, you know? And yeah, it was Preston. Sorry, Preston. The only time we did it to you. I don't know who it was with. I don't even remember what we did. But this won't happen again.
I think the worst thing I did, well, that I can remember, because I heard from somebody that I don't notice the damage I do to people for real.
I don't realize.
I don't realize. I feel like I'm just going through it. Yeah.
But it's the way they take it.
Because I never do it with the intention of hurting you. But the thing is, like, I don't know how that's going to make you feel. Because I'm doing it from my point of view, you know? I think the worst thing I did, this was years ago. The only time I was a homewrecker, but I wouldn't say I was, because the door was like this much open and it had the key under the mat. So basically it was an invitation inside the house. And it was my home first and they kicked me out. They evicted me. So basically my ex-boyfriend, he decided to leave me and got with another girl. And Kaylee, I am so sorry. I love you now. But I just hated any girl that was with him before. So, what's it called? he had left me, and then we started talking again like a while after. But the thing is, all he wanted was me for my body, and he would tell me like, oh, I didn't do anything at this point in my life. I was like 12. But all he wanted me was like to look at me and stuff. And he was like, oh, I'm gonna leave her for you, like I promise. But it's kind of like, you know that they're just saying that to get what they want from you. So there was a point where I would literally say, oh, guess what, I heard that she's cheating on you, just so he would leave her for me. But he never did. I mean, he did later on, but I mean, at that point it was already too late for like me to ever come back. So, but that is now his biggest regret. So, but I think,
so you heard someone else's relationship.
Yeah, that was my relationship first.
Why though? Did he dump you or you dumped him?
He always dumped me until the end. I told him, el día que yo me vaya for real, it's goodbye forever.
But it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Because the thing is, this man would literally always cheat on me. And I was so down bad that I would be like, maybe me tendrás like pendeja for this time, and maybe I won't leave you the next time. But I promise you that the day that que yo me vaya, I'm done. Because I'm going to be over here soportando everything that you're doing. Be for real, bro. Your homies literally wanted me at this point, and you're telling me that you're going to be going down this path? Whatever.
What's it called? I think when it comes to second chances for like someone cheating on you, they're always going to cheat on you.
Yeah.
They're going to cheat on, not just on you, they're going to cheat on someone.
Yeah, somebody else.
People. That's just their, that's what they do.
Once a cheater, always a cheater. I always say that, because if they show you that they're capable of doing that, that means they could do it again. They can be like, oh, yo ya no lo voy a hacer. Yeah, you won't do it again.
Because you apologize, so you think that she's going to do it again. She's going to apologize.
Exactly. But it's like, okay, yeah, you won't do it again, but I know that you're capable of doing it. So now every time that you do anything, I'm going to immediately assume that you're cheating. Because it's like, yo sé que you have that in you and that you can't. It's like you killing somebody and being like, okay, I'll never do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but why do you have a knife while you're cooking right now? Like, are you going to kill me? Like, it's like that. It's like, I know that you're capable of doing that to me.
Oh my God. She's talking about personal experience. I have no personal experience with this. I'm just saying what I see and heard.
I'm saying this as a retired cheater. Retired. I hung those shoes up.
Oh my God. Have you heard about the Freedom movie?
The Sound of Freedoms?
I think that, I don't know.
Yeah. Is it about the like sexual abuse movie, like where the child gets
trafficking?
Yeah. I know, like about how nobody's promoting it, how they didn't even want it out in the first place.
Yeah.
I feel like that movie needed to be promoted.
No, but you do realize why they're not doing it, right?
Why?
You know that this movie is based off the elites. The rich people.
I do believe that.
Yeah, this movie is based off the elite, the rich people who traffic the kids. And I'm not sure, I haven't seen the movie, but I'm assuming for what I saw as a clip, I think it was un niño latino, like a.
Yeah, he was from Colombia.
Yeah, and I think that's what. Have you guys not heard about the news of the kids who went missing from the, how do you call it?
Where they kept the kids and the immigrant parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
There's kids missing.
I believe in all this stuff because I believe in like the things that Hillary Clinton is part of, and like Ellen DeGeneres. You know how they say that to keep themselves young, they like take a kid's face off and put the blood on themselves, because there's this thing called adrenochrome, which is like some chemical that your body releases when you go through adrenaline. Yeah. So basically, who's easier to scare? A grown person, a grown man, or a little kid that like is scared of everything?
Fresh.
Exactly. They're fresh. They don't have any toxins in their body.
Yeah.
I do believe that, because a lot of kids, especially the Hispanic little kids that went missing, and you're telling me they just disappear like that. The amount of kids exactly. The amount of kids that there were.
It's not even 1,000. We're talking about, I think it was somewhere with 300,000 kids that went missing.
It's not a couple thousand.
They don't know what happened.
And it's not in one camp only. It was a bunch of different camps all over the world. And those are federal camps. If I try to go in there and steal my kid back, it's not going to work. Yeah. I have to have like legal access.
I feel like the parents either get disappeared or also disappear. Like they, or like they just tell them, oh, we can't do nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
But what's it called? The child trafficking, that's crazy, bro. Like, I think most of the kids that are there are in child trafficking. And that's honestly the scariest thing. If I had a kid, if my kid, I would, like, now that so our video was just cut.
While we're talking about the elites, this is sus.
Yeah, because how could this happen?
Who's controlling the camera, Brian? You or
It's probably them, because why would I cut it?
Exactly.
We were getting to the juicy part.
Yes, but yeah, I do believe that they are taken federally, because it's like, if anybody went in there, you can't easily get a kid out. Like, even if you were the parent, I remember que te hacían un pedote to like get your kid back.
Yeah.
Like they'd be like, oh, I don't care that you are now allowed to have your kid. They would literally keep your kid for like more weeks.
Right.
So you have to be like federally allowed to be in there. So I do believe that it's like something big.
And as I was saying, imagine your child. Like I see how ruined how this world is.
And especially about kids, a lot of like weird.
And supposedly
people.
the kids are more protected than anyone else.
I don't think so.
No.
Those kids didn't even eat. I remember that they didn't even give them blankets.
Sleep on the floor.
And stuff. Yeah, they had like them like tinfoil blankets.
I know how those feel. They are not comfortable.
But yeah, if I have a kid, I'm keeping it on a leash. Like I'm keeping those things on. Cause I mean, the thing is, if I do like be like, oh my gosh, like you have your kid on the leash, like when you're going to a grocery store. But like, let's say like you're on this aisle, you don't know who's on the next aisle. And like, let's say I'm at Target, I'm doing my own thing, I'm looking at all the pillows, I'm testing them all, and my kid is like running off to maybe to the next aisle. You know, immediately somebody can go and get my child from that aisle, and they're gone.
Right.
And I won't even know. And the thing is, the cameras, sometimes the cameras are like, oh, we can only show it to police. And even then, it doesn't really help you. Like, the cameras that they have in the world suck so bad. You can't even tell who it is. If I wanted to catch somebody's license plate, I couldn't.
I know, there's blurry.
In Ring sucks.
And you know, the people, the owners are allowed to delete footage. Because what's it called? When my parents were in a hotel, and then it was wrong for the police. They were doing they were tackling my dad and all that, and they're like, and they were able to delete the footage because there's no footage out there
of the police tackling
that situation.
Your dad. Yeah,
and
they do that.
And who got the charges were my parents. They were not. They're banned from the hotels. Their hotels.
All of them?
Yeah, the whole people, the hotels, and we were banned to go. We're not banned. We weren't allowed to go. Well, they weren't allowed to go for a whole year to Lake Tahoe because of that, and because it had no evidence. The evidence was in the cameras. It's a casino, a hotel casino. There should be a lot of cameras, especially in a casino. No, they were erased. The footage was erased.
I feel like that's so suspicious because it's like, like you can tell, and especially in the timestamps, like how it's like it jumps to a whole different time in the day.
Yeah. So that movie. I haven't watched it, but I want to watch it.
I want to watch it.
Wait, did you see that girl who
was going off on the parent?
I'm against that girl because I'm gonna take my child.
It's not her business,
right?
Like, it's like, yeah, it's something sensitive, but it's a topic that you should know about as a child.
You should teach your kids about
it. Because I mean, what's it called? They say that it makes your child grow up too fast, but it's like the same thing as being like, don't let nobody touch you here. You know, it's like, the child isn't gonna know why, but it's like, that those are your private areas. You shouldn't let nobody touch it. It's the same thing. It's like, oh, you're letting your kid know what can happen in the real world, and
they're looking at it, the visual, And that, what's it called? The girl had no business on even. She's not educating the child. It's not her child.
It's not her child.
And did you see the part where she's like, "Oh, can we please be escorted out? I'm scared. Can we please be escorted?" What?
And they said that she hit the parent. That she hit the dad.
Like she was like took him like that. And obviously the guy's not gonna fight back. And but yeah, I would be embarrassed to if I was that girl, I would be embarrassed.
Yeah, I feel like nobody should submit their say in other parents parenting styles when it's like that. Like if you're hitting your child in public, Don't do too much. Don't do
Yeah.
too much. Like, una nalgadita, un manazo, whatever. Wait till you get out to la casa. You know, you're gonna get
Yeah.
child services on you. But like stuff like that. Like, if it's their way of educating their child, of like they're educating them how you want. And I feel like now you have to over-educate them, because the thing is, like, people like think
there are
that,
new ways, different
like
ways,
grooming,
social media.
the thing is, like, grooming, you don't understand that you're being groomed, because it's like all you hear is like if somebody's mean to you, or like it's a stranger, you gotta go away. But what are you gonna do if the stranger isn't mean?
He's
The
being
stranger's
so
trying to be so nice, meterse in your life, ask about your family, trying to know
Right.
everything about you. You're gonna think it's like, oh, it's now a friend.
Mhm.
So the thing is, you have to over-educate them and be like, like in every way, what can happen in all the forms that somebody can reach out and get you. You
Right.
know?
What's it called? Like social media. How old would you think you let your child use
I
your
let
phone?
my child.
Or like you would give them a phone, but social media wise, like, you know, how old would they have to be?
Like, I'd let them have like TikTok, because I mean, the little 5-year-olds that do like little dances,
Yeah.
nobody sees their page.
But still, bro, have you seen that trend where they're like,
They fake it.
the people like that are on Twitter are on, sorry, I spit on you. That are on Twitter are on TikTok, and you know how they you know that swiping thing? They take a screenshot of like, you know when you're recording something, y está tu like gallery on the side.
Oh yeah, and it's like
You saw.
their stuff.
That's what I'm like. But now TikTok has like this little place where you put like how old your kid is and how that what restrictions are gonna be on
Yeah.
the kids.
And
phone.
especially the thing is,
But it's weird.
yeah, but the thing is, like, I feel like that would also be weird, because it's like, I don't know, I'd be sketchy about that, because
We all know social media stalking.
Mhm.
You're being watched. Because don't you ever like talk about something that's already on there?
yeah, I believe that.
No, because you know what? You know how I've been trying to find a dog?
Uh-huh.
I found first Chihuahuas on Safari. Then Instagram is showing me ads every time.
And the reason that they say that that's why is because it's like, oh, we want to like get your feed to be about like relevant to you.
Right, but what?
But it's like,
what other things do you have?
You don't have to like
Yeah.
listen to all my conversations. You want to listen like that I'm constipated and promote like pooping pills? No. You don't need to listen about. And the thing is, you have your phone everywhere.
I
And the
know.
thing is, you know how it says like that your phone takes like pictures of you every 5 seconds?
It does?
Imagine you're doing something bad, and like while you're doing something bad, it's taking pictures of your face every 5 seconds.
I didn't know that.
Like at night, I do not want my phone to take pictures of me. Excuse me? Please don't.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Hmm.
What you were saying, social media.
Oh, like social media, like I feel like, what's it called? I was gonna say something about like a
You
little
said
kid.
TikTok, but like what other?
Oh, Instagram. The thing is, like if a kid is on, you know how your For You page is to you?
Yeah,
I feel
Instagram's
like
not that bad.
that's why I feel like TikTok wouldn't be that bad, because I mean they might be watching like the ADHD videos, like where you're like watching Subway Surfers and watching like a little show at the top, or like the slime videos. Because I mean that's literally what I would get when I had Musical.ly like a long time
Yeah.
ago. But Instagram, I mean I'd have to be like, you know, managing their account and being like,
But
hey, do I
really,
have
you don't.
access?
No, the only thing you would have to be worrying about Instagram.
Is if they're posting, I feel like.
No, not the posting, because you can see who's following the kid and who's. I say the text messages.
Yeah.
That's where you have to go on, because don't you? Oh, and those accounts, the accounts will be private, and then the text messages is one thing, because they can text you now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I be getting text messages like, hey, can you do this for me? Hey, can you open this? And like,
Even if it's like the fake people, I believe some of those are like traffickers. Like, because they say that
Right.
those links like get your information and like leak
no,
it out.
that's
Your address,
Mhm.
everything.
yeah, that's scary. You know how creative? That's creative, but scary. You know.
Let's talk about how you got your account hacked that way.
Hey, it didn't get hacked, but I'm scared still. So, what's that rapper's name? The one from our school? That was in our school?
I don't know.
Flage? You know,
Oh, the basketball player?
yeah, the basketball player.
Oh,
Like, she's a celebrity
yeah.
now. So, we had this girl in our school, and she's like a celebrity now. So, she graduated like last year. Okay, but anyways, I'm like, I got like a mention from her story. I only followed her like what 5 days ago before I got that mention, and I was like, oh, maybe she mentioned everyone in general. And at first I didn't really like think about the name, I didn't even realize that there was no check mark because the girl, she has a check mark on hers. But this one, oh no, they did have a check mark because now you can purchase it.
And
They purchased the check mark, but I'm like,
They
something
shouldn't
in
do
me
that.
said, yeah, something in me said, look at it, look at the profile, but I didn't. I clicked on the link and it said, win an iPhone 14. I already have one, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna win it from my mom. Bro,
Look at
it
you
told.
being thoughtful.
Right, I did it for a
Never
good
be
cause.
nice again. This is why I'm not nice.
Right. So I did that, and what's it called? It opened a link. It's like, give me your username, your password, and where you live. I'm like, okay, and these where I live because that's give me my
deliver.
thing. And I'm like, if this is fake, that girl's like, okay, she's somewhere here. I can go, cancel her or something. Bro, I was clicking send, and I'm pretty sure it already sent to the people. I was clicking send like 2 times. It froze. I thought it froze. I clicked out. I'm like, let me check the page. It was a fake account. It had 2 followers, but it had, oh my god. But yeah, nothing has happened to me. This was like what, a month ago?
Stop, because they probably stopped your camera.
Yeah, but what's it called? It's cool. I'm good. But yeah, stay safe. Don't do that.
Don't
Make
click
sure.
random links.
Yeah. And it was those links where it has like 3 gifts.
Yeah. No, Brian. Brian, you need some like education on all the like hacking stuff.
I had the 3 gifts, and I already had seen other websites with it, but I'm like, maybe this one's different. This one's different.
Do not trust the famous people.
I know.
Do not trust
And
Ellen.
failed it. But yeah, talking about the elites. They said they weren't promoting the movie. No one has still promoted. Only like small. What I assume smaller celebrities. Cause like what's it called? Normally you would see like a whole how do you call that thing when they're on the red carpet promoting the movies? That thing.
No big celebrities.
Yeah, no one. And then the movie, it was the only big celebrity I guess or the big person was an actual cop. The blonde dude, he's like an actual cop in real life. And all of that I think is based off what he has seen and what he has done. I think he's in a podcast talking about how it happens.
Yeah.
What's called, it's scary. He said that one time that he has to like act like one of the predators. He went to like one of these mansions, like one of the millionaires' mansions, and they were hosting a party.
The Illuminati parties.
Yeah. But I don't think it was the Illuminati. I don't think so. Not the Illuminati parties, because obviously all bigger celebrities would be in there. But no, these were millionaires. They would go, and what's it called? He had to like, I don't know how he got access to it, but he got, this is real life situation. He did this. He got access to it, and he pretended. They're like, okay, they brought him a book, and it had boys. I'm gonna say boys and girls, and teens from less ages from like 2 to 3 year olds to 16 to 17 year olds. It was a book, and it's like they told them, here's your menu, choose what you want to pick. And he obviously had to like pick one person because or else he was gonna like lose his identity.
Yeah.
So he did it, and he saw like so many little kids, little girls, but he picked this like, I don't know how old this was. I think it was a girl, a 12-year-old. They brought her. She was all dressed up, but like obviously like not well fed or something. And then they leave them in a room together, and he already had like a plan. So there was already like cops around. It wasn't just him in it. There were other cops in there doing this, and they were able to like stop it. They stopped it. And what's it called? The little girl she was already ready to do what she had to do. She was already embracing herself. And he's like, no. I'm
not here for that.
Yeah, I'm here to help you. And that's what he had like, I don't know how he did it, but he called like the cops, like the FBI, like the middle, not the FBI, like the top of that. And they all went there. They saved the kids. There was like somewhere around 5,000 kids in there. 5,000 kids were gonna be there, and they saved them.
But the thing is, I think it's kind of hard, like to like as like let's say like you do see something like that, to stop that entire thing, because so many of the big people are in there, and you know who quien les da dinero to the police and the FBI?
Right.
Los meros.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that they don't buy people off? Because I
People
don't know.
say that's only Latin America, bro. This is the U.S.
The
It's
US.
even worse.
I saw this one little girl. I don't know if you've heard about her. Her name is Toto.
I saw it.
And have you seen like how she like opens her mouth when a man is around and stuff, and like how like she went to the doctor and one day like she was just like in pain and like physical like pain, and like I do think that they do traffic little kids.
Oh my god! And
But
they were
they
supposed to be like, I think she was in a, how do you call it? An orphanage?
She in an orphanage.
Orphanage?
But apparently all the kids were looking like they had like stuff
Supposedly,
done
keep
to
spitting
them.
on you. Supposedly that little girl is not a little girl. They're dressing her up.
But she's a little boy.
It's a boy
Mhm.
dressing her up.
But apparently, people that have those parties, they have code words for like boys and girls. Like it's called like the whole Pizzagate thing. Like they call it like cheese pizza is like certain
Yeah,
stuff.
because that's why I said here's your menu.
Yeah, they said that the Justin Bieber, one of the, I think it's Yummy, that song was like, because you know how he was in the industry really young and apparently people sexualized him a lot. They said that video, because they had a lot of little kids, and like what the food was being like, what the food that was being served was a lot of the words that they used to like code like all that stuff.
Yeah.
So apparently that was him like trying to like say like, look, this is what's in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
But like everybody's like, oh, like you're reaching and stuff. But it's like if you immediately say like, what happens when the people do speak out about the Illuminati? Immediately you're crazy. Immediately you're not heard about again, and everybody's like, oh, like you know.
Kanye, that does not look like Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
He does not look like Kanye West. I'm sorry, but
Who's
he
that?
looks taller.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's like over here, now he's over here, and he's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not Kanye. You can't tell me that's Kanye West. And he even said himself that if he disappears, it's not gonna be him when he comes back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like that's why I'm scared to like ever even be part of the industry. Cause like, what if it's actually true? Cause right now we think it's like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
like some people you get to choose.
They're doing it for, you know, more clout and everything, but it could be true or not. And that's what I'm scared of. Cause like, what if they're like, oh, you're invited to this party, and I attend, and it's what they say.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to actually speak out about it.
Because what's gonna happen if you don't do it?
You're gonna get chased down. You're gonna be caught and everything. So yeah. What's the next question? I don't have my phone. I don't know where it is.
I think that was the last one, but I bet.
No,
That
there was
wasn't?
one more.
Let me see. Where did the picture go?
But yeah, go watch that movie.
The worst rumor that you heard about yourself.
I've never heard of it. Do you know any rumors about me? I've never heard of it.
That you were fake?
Oh. Okay, but they don't have explanations though. It's just like, you know, oh, you're fake and that's all.
But I didn't believe it. Like, I was already your friend at that point. I was like, Brian?
Right.
Maybe Brandon.
Not
but
me.
no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But like, I was already your friend at that point. I was like, no, like they said that you were like bajita la mano, like rude. And I was like, no, that's just the way he is. Like, you know, when you're like, I'll be famous, but you know, like I know
That's
you're
how
joking.
you-
I know
yeah.
that's how you are. So I feel like that's why they took it that way,
Yeah.
because they don't know you like for real. Yeah, si también soy yo, so I can easily spot when you're like joking. You know?
Yeah, because what's it called? And no, it's not that the persons that say that, they're the ones that be hating on most of the people from school. Like, what do you want me to do? If I'm not hanging out with you, you want me to hate on others? Because I know people that were hanging out with us and like they hate you.
Me?
Yeah, they like hate you for no reason. I'm like, you've never talked to her, you've never been with her, and you're gonna start talking about her?
And I feel like I'm such a nice person. Like when you sit down with me, I feel like I'm so chill.
Yeah, you're chill, you're nice. But it's like the way people see you at first sight.
Yeah.
You know? I never thought about you
look
being
like
rude.
that.
I never thought you being rude, but I always thought of you like, you know, okay, I'm up here, you stay down there.
No, it's because I have like a face, like a wrestling bitch face. So I feel like that's why people think that. But I mean, it's just my genes. I promise. Like, you talk to me and I'll smile. Like, that's it. Like, it's just the way que me llevo. But no.
What are rumors they said about you?
That I slept with the whole friend group? Excuse me? That was in like middle school. What was I gonna be doing in middle school? Be so serious. No. That was like the worst thing. I was looking like the people that were getting trafficked if I did that. No. They wanted to sleep with me, más bien, but no.
I know. You know some guy, what's it called? There's this guy in our school. Oh no, he graduated. It's... He would post this girl, my friend. He would post her on his social media. He'd be like, "Oh, this is my next girl. Oh, I'm gonna sleep with her on this, huh?" Like,
this is too much real. This is keeping it real.
Like, you're I feel like at that point you're embarrassing yourself. I've never watched the story, but that girl,
I never saw.
He like, what's it called? He posted her and she saw, and she even told him, "Hey, can you not do that? Because like, no, you and I are never gonna happen." I think that at that point it's embarrassing. And I think that's like something related, like what they were doing to you. They were already saying like, "Oh, she's gonna be with me," and if she's not, then I'm just gonna fake it. You know, I'm gonna say it. Because either way, it's gonna, for them, it's gonna sound cool.
But the thing is, I got exposed in middle school, and everybody went around saying that I had sent them like stuff, and I was like, "Shawty, I have never talked to you in my life." Like,
bro, we were two different people in middle school. You were like a little crazy. I was like, you know, that kid, that humble.
I was always humble. What are you talking about?
No, like, but you know, like,
that's humble.
Oh shit. I mean, how do you say it? Like the nice kid. I was the nice kid.
Aww.
I am. But what's it called? You wouldn't see me like, you know,
doing like bad stuff.
Yeah, like I was, you know.
Oh no, I had a lot of friends. I was like the popular people.
Yeah.
But I went to most loved to most hated so fast. Immediately starting like in high school.
Oh my god.
I don't even know why. Just girls started hating me, and I was like,
oh my god. At least it's just, you know, it's whatever. Doesn't matter.
I have my friends now, so that's it. That's good.
Are those the last question?
Yeah, that was the last question.
Alright guys, and this is the end of our podcast. I hope you guys liked episode 3, and we'll see who's next.
Yes.
Would you like to say something before we leave?
No. I said so much.
Alright, see you guys next time.